What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Reality Unplugged. It's another beautiful day, and we've got some beautiful news. Don't go anywhere. This is Reality Unplugged. One thing in nature is always bound to be unflinchingly true. No matter how much bigger you are, how much more outnumbered you are, it is never smart to corner a wild animal. As unhappy as liberals were in the Democrat Party with President Donald Trump when he was in office, at least they had most of the things that they had already fought for. They had most of the ground that they had already gained. But here's the problem with a movement like that wants to oppress your rights and rule over you with an iron fist. The problem is that it will never be enough. The pressure, it will build and build and build until finally you go too far. Great news from yesterday from Arkansas and the day before from North Carolina. Conservatives have had enough of the push by the liberal agenda and the Democrat Party on our freedoms, and not only on our freedoms, but on the murder of our innocents. North Carolina the other day passed a bill much similar to the one Arkansas passed yesterday, SB 6, otherwise known as the law put into place to create the Arkansas's Unborn Child Protection Act to abolish abortion and protect the lives of our unborn children and protect all human life. Governor Hutchinson said this about the bill: SB 6 is a pro-life bill that prohibits abortion in all cases except to save the life of the mother in a medical emergency. It does not include exceptions for rape and incest. Hutchinson says, "I will sign SB 6 because of the overwhelming legislative support and my sincere and long-held pro-life convictions. SB 6 is in contradiction of the binding precedents of the U.S. Supreme Court, but it is the intent of the legislation to set the stage for the Supreme Court overturning current case law. I would have preferred the legislation to include the exceptions for rape and incest, which has been my consistent view, and such exceptions would increase the chances for review by the U.S. Supreme Court." Little bit of pandering, in my opinion, there by the governor, but still, I'll take what I can get. See, what happened so bad with the liberals when they were fighting against conservatives and their Democratic agenda, they hate the conservative view so much, and they want to be progressive for the sake of being progressive. They're literally trying to make it to where there is no consequence for anything that they want to do. My view has always been that this line is drawn at abortion. It is drawn at the taking of an innocent life that has never had the chance to make the decision for itself. The country, obviously, pandering to the left and pandering to the progressive view, have pushed this agenda so far as the point that a child could actually be born and the parents could decide they did not want it and it could be terminated. That's murder. But Arkansas and North Carolina are saying, we're pushing back. See, here's the issue. They have pushed down so hard on the conservatives, they have pushed down so hard on the Republican view that finally, we're starting to fight back. Notice the end of his press release there. This law is not just for Arkansas. The law in North Carolina is not just for North Carolina. It is to set precedents for the conservatives in the Supreme Court to overturn Roe versus Wade, to save literally millions of innocent children's lives. Now, you want to talk about segregation, you want to talk about racism, you want to talk about unfairness in minority communities. Planned Parenthood is the #1 killer of minorities in America. It's not cops, it's not COVID-19, it's Planned Parenthood pushing their agenda. You want to save lives? Overturn Roe versus Wade. Pay attention to what's going on, look around in the world, support this if you can. If it starts happening in your state, get out and volley for it, vote for it, push for it. This is Reality Unplugged, and the revolution has begun.